And we are going to talk about another great item for the ladies. You know, I love the fact that we do stuff for the ladies out there.
Absolutely.
They're the ones that shop mostly with us and buy for themselves or for their husbands or their partners or families. And so what we've come up with is a great line of stuff that's kind of more tailored for a woman's body versus them having to wear the boyfriend sweatshirt and all that stuff. And that's what this is about. So this is basically our track jacket.
It is our track jacket. Again, you're right. This is something it's a non-stretch woven jacket here. Really great design. It's going to fit to your body. Really nice looking. It's got the screen print on the team on the front. You got some nice piping through the front top of the shoulder, and then a striping on the side. So you get those team colors, and of course inside you get that secondary color in a fleece. So you have that a little bit of warmth in that track jacket, which is nice. So you'll have that they call that polar fleece inside.
Oh, that's really nice. I didn't know it had that in there. Yeah. So it's almost like a velvety interior. It's really, really nice. And then, of course, the way it's cut, a little more slender along the sides. And you see how smart they are. See how they contrast the color here. This kind of gives you that slimming feel because it almost looks like a vest because this kind of disappears. I'll go through all the teams. Thank you, darling. And we'll just kind of show you front and back. So I love how cool it is too. It's not, again, not overdone.
Yep, it's got a nice hit on the back. And you know, we were talking about the reviews, a lot of great reviews, but I've heard being that it's a non-stretch material, some people have jumped the size. If you're a small, try the medium, at least initially. I mean, we can always get it back, but I think that from the reviews that I've read, I thought that was pretty universal across the board.
And I think people like that feature of the non-stretch too, because it doesn't bag on you. It doesn't, you know, the reason they did that is because a lady doesn't want something you don't want your clothes to stretch out. You don't want that because then it kind of blouses on you. It doesn't look really good. You want something that's slimming. And no matter what your body shape is, and that's what these do, is you can see how it's tailored on the side. See, like a guy's like varsity jacket, kind of loose. It loosens up and then it has the ribbed at the waist, so it kind of puffs out a little bit. That's just the look of the jacket. A lady doesn't want to look puffy, so this is exactly why it was done this way. And you'll see the high collar too, very flattering. In addition to that, officially licensed. We have every team available except for the Cowboys. So anyway, sorry about the Cowboy fans.
The colors really pop too. Again, this is a really nice jacket. I'd say we're kind of the industry leader when you're talking about the female side of the game, getting them involved and getting them some product that makes them stand out. I challenge you to go into any stadium store at the games or the sporting goods stores and find some things as different as nice as these.
It'd be $79.
And then the price, forget it. You couldn't touch the price.
The price on this would be $79, especially when you consider that it's lined. Most track jackets don't really have a lining. They're one layer. They don't have this sort of what we said, like a fleecy interior. It's really soft. See, the exterior almost has like a shined finish, like a satiny finish. The inside is a brushed finish, and so it's really, really comfortable to wear. In addition to looking so good on you. Not only that, you know, if you are a fan of a team, you know, and you live in a town that team doesn't play in, you're probably not going to find stuff like this. What's so nice about shopping with me and Anthony is the fact that, and HSN, is the fact that we bring you all the teams, so it's like going to the World Stadium.
You're right.
Rather than just like one team stadium.
I would say 95% of our callers that call in and give us a call, and let's talk about some of your favorite teams, they don't live in the town that their favorite team is, and forget about it. Like we had a Carolina Panther fan calling from Pennsylvania. Trust me, I'm from Philly. There's no Carolina Panthers items anywhere, not alone in Philly, but in the state. So again, it's just a great place, a one-stop shop, and especially with what, less than 11, 10 days left to Christmas. Who wants to go drive to a store, the lines, everything, and then go to a sporting goods store or a stadium store and find only one option? We're giving you multiple things here that you can really load up on your team gear with.
Do you want to know what I love about this more than anything? And I can tell you from because I've dated you know, some girls that are athletic. Why are you smiling already? He's always worried what I'm going to say. No, but very like, and I don't care what it says. Most of them don't want stuff that's girly.
Right. Oh.
They want stuff there's a difference between girly and feminine. They want stuff that looks sexy. Girly isn't really sexy. It's the feminine side, and that's what these do because they still look like they still have a little bit of dude jacket in them,
right?
But they're cut for a woman, so that's what makes them really sexy. That's what guys love, because it's like you're still cool,
right?
But you're wearing something that's not too big for you and that looks like it was made for you.
Well, let's be honest. The one color that was universal when you're talking about women's apparel in the NFL was pink, because we support breast cancer awareness, which is a great cause.
Yeah.
But that was really the only way. The other options were, there weren't any. You wear the guys' tees, the guys' jackets, and you just, get into those things. Now, the evolution, women are a big part of the NFL. They're a big part of the fan base. That we have some fans that are diehards that have fantasy football leagues, and we also have the fan that's more of a casual fan. They live in the town, or their husbands like a particular team, so they're jumping on with them. So it's an in-house family thing. Even some kids that like a team, well, the parents just kind of gravitate to what their kids like. So now those are the different types of options you have now. So the fact that
there's 3 girls ahead of me in the football pool, they're spanking me all over town.
That's the way it goes.
I suck. I don't know. I'm having a bad year again. But anyway, I did win. I tell you, I won a couple weeks ago, so I finally got some money back. So I'm not quite to breaking even. But anyway,
well, you're leaning on the Rams.
I know.
You've gotten lucky this year,
and I have to pick them. I can't not pick them. They're playing Seattle, even though I think Seattle's favorite. I still have to take the Rams.
Yeah, you do.
Because it's bad juju if you don't do that. Anyway, listen, if you're just joining us, we are doing basically almost like a preview of our clearance, which, by the way, day after Christmas, join me. I'm here. I think I'm the first live show after Christmas. No, actually, it's midnight. But I'll be here that day, and we have lots of great clearance items. This is a sneak peek at that.
Yep.
When you look at the prices, and this, we wrote $59 on this retail value, but Anthony knows as well as I do. If you go to a team store in a stadium, this is going to probably cost you $79, $89, or $99 because it's lined. It's not cheaply made. When you get that right there stamped on something, it increases the value by about 40 or 50% of what you will pay for it, because that's not free. When companies have to get this, they have to pay for that.
You're right. And think about this. Not as much women apparel out there. There's a premium that's placed on women's apparel outside of where we are, because we can get it in the bulk, we can find those things, but when you're going in to those stadium stores, the price gets jacked up, so you get great value with the savings with us.
Yeah, and again, we have Kyle. We have most teams with this jacket. All right, so as you said, only the Cowboys is the only team that we don't have. So if you're shopping for yourself and you want something, sometimes you go to a movie theater. It's a little chilly in there.
It's chilly in a movie theater.
Sometimes you go to, maybe your favorite restaurant. There's a restaurant that we go to. Not we. As individuals, we like to go. It's called Outback Steakhouse. It's a
good spot.
It's a good spot. Good spot.
You know what you're getting. You know what you're getting.
Yeah, you got that friggin' onion thing, which is crazy good. But it's always cold in there. And then one of the girls I used to go out with was like, it's freezing cold in Outback. I love the steak. So I would bring like a little wrappy little throw.
One of our throws, of course.
This is perfect weight to wear, like even indoors. That's where I'm going with this. You're not going to put on a big overcoat when you're at the restaurant, but if you're chilly, you just throw this on, wrap it around, and now you're nice and warm and toasty. I would agree. And that's really what that's all about. So, all right, we're just about out of time. Remember, when you shop today and you buy Football Fan Shop, spend $100. All your shipping is free. All right, so take advantage of that today as we are continuing with our show.